Hi, hello everyone, and welcome to the Healing Journey podcast. My name is Kristen Ramsey, and I am so grateful that you're joining me today again for another episode. If you have listened to my first episode, you heard about my diagnosis with ulcerative colitis and how it affected me physically, mentally, and spiritually. Today, I want to talk about something many people with chronic illness experience but don't always discuss. Learning how to find strength when life feels unfair. When I was diagnosed first at 15, the questions that I kept asking was, why me? Why I was getting sick while everyone else seemed healthy? Why was I missing school, losing weight, spending so much time in a hospital and doctor's offices? Why did I have to worry about things that most teenagers never think about? I felt confused, angry, and isolated. There were days when I cried myself to sleep because I didn't understand what was happening to my body. I felt like my life had completely changed overnight. One thing people don't always understand about chronic illnesses is that the hardest battle isn't always physical. Sometimes the hardest battle is in your mind. I struggled with anxiety. I struggled with sadness. I struggled with feeling different from everyone else. I watched my friends enjoy activities while I was trying to figure out whether I felt well enough to leave the house. And I most of all started questioning my future, my dreams, and even my self-worth and my self-confidence. What kept me going was that as difficult as those moments were, I learned something important. Strength is never about struggling. Strength is choosing to keep going even when you're struggling. For me, my faith became my anchor. There were nights where all I can do was pray. There were days when I didn't have answers, but I trusted that God had a purpose for my journey. One Bible verse that encouraged me was, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, which is Philippians 4 verse 13. That verse reminded me that I wasn't going to be fighting this battle alone. Some lessons that ulcerative colitis has taught me is that it's to appreciate the good days, to never take my health for granted, to be more compassionate towards others because you never know what they're going through, to be stronger than I ever thought possible, and to trust God even when I don't understand His plan. My illness didn't make me weaker, but it made me stronger. This is a message to anyone who's struggling. If you're listening today and you're dealing with chronic illness, mental challenge, or any difficult situation, I want you to know this. You are not alone. You are not defined by your diagnosis. You are not defined by your struggles. Your story is still being written, and there may be many hard days ahead, but there are also good days ahead. Keep believing, keep fighting, keep trusting, and most importantly, keep living. Thank you so much for listening to episode 2 of the Healing Journey podcast. If this episode encouraged you, please share it with someone who may need a little hope today. Remember, healing is not always a straight path, but every step forward matters. Until next time, this is Kristen Ramsey reminding you to stay strong, stay hopeful, and to keep moving forward on your healing journey. See you in episode 3. I'm out.